Well, hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video at Morehead Homestead. Before we begin, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Well, it has been a hot minute since I've seen you guys. Other than my live the other night. How'd you guys like that, by the way? I had some of you guys on Facebook ask about it. Not sure if you follow me on YouTube as well. But you had asked about going live in the deer stand. So I was there, kind of bored, cold, needed something to do. So I tried it out. So let me know if you guys liked it. So this video did not go like I had expected, did not go as planned. I'm going to do a few chores and then I'll let you know exactly what I'm talking about. I think the chickens are out of feed today. They ate the last of it. I'm going to get some more feed out, make sure their water's topped off, and then I'll tell you all about it. Alright, you got my gatekeeper ready?
Gatekeeper and chimney.
Ready? Yep. Watch out, lady. Alright, put that bag into that bag. Look at their thick fluffy coat they're getting. You can tell winter's coming. Look how fluffy they look.
How are they getting so fluffy?
I'm going to grab a bucket now and top off the chicken's water. Hey Thor, buddy. What are you doing digging holes, huh? What are you doing digging holes, huh? Oh, Thorsky. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, oh. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Are you trying to make them smoky or what? Why not stick this bag into that bag?
I said that bag into that bag.
Yeah.
I gotta go get a bucket. I gotta get a bucket. What's up? Hunter? It came off. Did you see it? Shit, hold on, leave it, stop. Watch her walk around. What? Oh, goofy goat.
Can you get it out?
Yeah, go grab it.
No.
Now you gotta put it back in there. You silly goat. Yeah, silly. So, what didn't go as planned? Well, you guys saw Dutch's video. You guys saw the live stream. I took off the majority of last week. And we had our annual deer camp. Well, it was a complete bust for me. The deer camp was where we went and camped out. It was cold, I froze. Didn't get a lot of footage, GoPro footage, because I didn't see a lot of deer. By the time we got back to camp, it was dark. Just not good conditions for filming. But I kind of had a similar situation as Dutch. Heartbreaking situation. One of the bucks I've been hunting all year in my private place finally slipped up Sunday morning. I was at church. Got a picture sent to my cell phone. I thought, right after church, I'm headed to the woods. Got in the woods, got in the stand about 12:30, sat for 5 hours in the cold. 5 hours in the cold, sitting down in 30-degree weather. Now, let me tell you what that will do. It will lock you up. So, 5:25 rolls around. I hear something behind me in the holler. I turn and look, and I see a body. And then his head comes out from behind a bush, and there he is, just a big, wide 9, just an old deer. He's got the sway back, the pot belly, an old deer, mature deer. And out of all the hollers he could have came out of, he came out of the only one downwind, immediately on high alert. So he comes out, as soon as he breaks the ridge, he immediately throws his head up, starts sniffing, starts licking his nose to get a better sense of smell, and I'm like, oh no, I'm toast. And so the stand's facing kind of this way. He comes from my left. I had no cover over there whatsoever, coming from the side, so I have no backdrop with the tree. I got another little limb in front of me that helps protect the front of me if they come in from the front. He came in from the side, downwind, on high alert. So I am like, I'm starting to rush already. I'm sped up, which you should never be when you're hunting. You want to stay calm. Easier said than done when the big boy is coming in. So he's coming. When I first spotted him, he's probably about 40 yards away, and he's working at an angle toward me. And then he turns up to go uphill at about 20 yards. Well, he steps behind a tree with a little limb sticking out, and I start to try to pull my bow back, and I have to do it sitting down because he is still, I'm in the open, so I can't stand up. Like, he came up on me and it was too late. It was that time of night when I say that you know, you can look them away and they won't be there, you look back, they're there. Well, it was that time of night, and so I'm trying to pull back sitting down after sitting for 5 hours. When I talk about being locked up, I was trying to pull the bow back. And another thing that I haven't hunted ladder stands a lot, and I haven't pulled back a bow sitting in a ladder stand, but there's a rail that goes all the way around them, and your bowstring will hit that rail when you try to pull back, and you can't pull back. So I was struggling with that. I looked down and saw it, so I tried to lean forward a little bit, and when I was pulling back, it was so hard because I was locked up, I was kind of shaking, and my arrow pulling up my my arrow rest. My arrow rest is like a hard plastic. My arrow is carbon, and it made like a dragging noise, like, and he locked on me like tunnel vision. He knew exactly where I was at, and it's too late because I'm already at half draw, so and he's looking at me, and I gotta just break the bow over. And so he's looking at me, I'm looking at him. Really need one more step to, his whole vitals will be out. Right now I got about half of his vitals in his front shoulder and his head looking at me. And I'm holding it. I look in, peep sight. It is so blurry. My eyes are watering so bad from the cold. I'm like, oh no, this is not good. So I pull back out, and I'm blinking. I'm trying to dry my eyes a little bit without moving a lot, because he's looking 20 yards right at me. Just pegged me when that arrow was sliding across that rest. So, and he is not moving. And so I go back in, it's still blurry. I'm like, it's 20 yards. So I find brown and I put my first pin on it, I thought, and I squeezed off and I didn't hear anything but leaves. So that's not good. When you hit a deer, it's a thud. You hit the rib cage and all the air inside, you hear like a thud when you hit it. So did not hear that. Bad sound. He hops over a few steps, turns and looks at me in my direction. Goes a little bit further. He's probably about 50 yards out by now. I grab my grunt call and I start grunting at him. He didn't like that at all. He hit the road, jack, and he hasn't been back yet. So that's how my hunting ended. And then I went back to where we camped at, which would be yesterday, Monday evening after work, and did the live with you guys. This is Tuesday, and seen one doe. Well, buddy, you can go throw it in the back porch in that trash can. And just not good, not good. But got to work this week. Next week, Thanksgiving week, rifle season. I'll be off most of that week. So Dutch and I is going to do some more hunting together, and hopefully one of us will get what they call the monkey off of our back and get a big buck on the ground, because we both had some bad luck. You guys know his story. There's my story. I rushed. I should have got up more often in 5 hours and moved and stayed limber and was ready for when the time came. When I first saw him, I probably should have stood up immediately, but like I said, he was coming at me quartering. And downwind, he threw his nose up. I just didn't feel comfortable standing up. I thought I wanted to stay down and compact and try to stay hidden. Either way, it didn't work out. But he knew something was up. Those big bucks, they don't get big because they're dumb, that's for sure. So, like I said, he came in. He bedded the only holler he could have came out of and had the wind in his face. Perfect, very smart. He's a very smart buck. Going to be very hard to take. I'm going to have to change up where that stands at. I'm going to have to either take my climber up there, hunt a different location, because he's pegged in that location. He knows danger, danger, danger. So, not good. I just wanted to hop on here and tell you guys that story. Pretty funny. I mean, you got to laugh or you go beat yourself up about it. But, doors open. But Hunter had his first basketball game last night. They won. He was super nervous. It was so funny. He was walking down the court. He's like a robot. Like, he's just like, hands in his pocket, his head down, like so nervous. It's pretty fun. Like, dude, relax. And he starts shaking his hands. But pretty funny. We got football practice right now, and then this is last week of football, and then it'll be straight basketball. So we're busy, but that's no excuse. We got to get this content out for you guys. Just want to hop on here, make a short video, and tell you guys that.
Tested the fries.
And
Yummy.
yummy. We got the fry tester out here.
They're hot.
They're hot?
I'm out.
Did they? How hot?
Burning hot.
Burning hot? But good, right? Mm-hmm. Alright guys, that's all we got on today's video. Thanks for watching. Until next time, God bless.